Big news in your world?
Huge.
Huge news. So you've done something which I have an opinion on.
Yeah.
But do you want to break the news to everyone, what you've accomplished?
Well, firstly, I've upgraded in my life. I haven't got a new phone in about 6 years, legitimately, which speaks to me a fair bit. Like, I don't need much. But I've upgraded and I got an Android. So I'm off the blue messages. I'm on to green.
Which you know is going to make life hard for everyone.
Well, not really.
I warned you about that.
That's the one thing. We've still got WhatsApp. That's fine.
Okay.
But the good thing is I did do it. I got the flip. And it's the coolest thing ever. Okay. So there we go. So there it is there. So I got a little front screen.
Yeah.
And then just let's pretend I get a phone call. Yeah. Oh, sorry. One sec. Phone call. Hello.
I mean, that is pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Let's have a look at the screen, the inside screen.
So-
Click it. Is there like a big line in the middle?
No. So I'm bending it now.
Yeah. Okay. I can see that. Yeah.
How good is that?
I mean, my opinion is Android people annoy me. There's always people who with Androids where it's just like, okay, you've done that just to be quirky and
Yeah,
different.
brother, I don't fit in.
You don't need to do that.
People don't get me.
No.
I'm
so
complicated.
how is everything going on the Android system?
Well, one thing that I kind of really needed to think more about is I can get apps now because my phone, I mean, we all saw the back of it. Geez, it was bad. One thing I didn't share with you is that it had such little storage on it that if I wanted to get an Uber to the studio, I'd need to delete Instagram to get the Uber app, arrive, delete the Uber app and get Instagram back.
So you can surf Instagram while you're at work.
So I've never had the AFL app. I have to just like go on the website and be like, oh yeah, cool. So now, mate, I've got a full sports folder. I've got travel, so I've got Uber and Didi.
So you were deleting apps to get an app to do something, then re-downloading an app and deleting the app you had previously just to make everything work.
It's pretty bad.
Wow.
I go to a footy game and I'm like, well, I know I'm going to want to take a video here. So I'd have to go through and delete about 150
something.
old photos to get something.
Do you have a stylus?
A stylist?
Yeah. A stylus. Like a pen for the Androids when we come with those.
No,
you should get one.
That's bad areas. We imagine that.
You should get a stylus. It annoys me. People with Androids, like you're making everyone else's life hard now. Like you are.
I think you're just worried about.
And they're
It's the
laggy as
future.
well.
It's not, mate. And I know you. The second that Apple create a flip, you'll be getting
I'm
it.
all over it, but because it's Apple. Back in the day, I had an Android and it was fun for the first 3 days. And I was like, okay, I don't need a computer in my pocket here. This is not it. Well done, mate. I'm happy for your
Thank
new
you.
change in your life. It's
Yeah,
great.
so I do need to get a cover though. Because I do need to get a cover.
Hey guys, welcome to the Dan Does Footy podcast. You can find more of Dan Does Footy on the website, Spotify, YouTube, and social media. Lids off. See ya. There was heaps of sick kids, and I was like, where are they? Kick him harder. Kick him all harder. Punch him in the face. I'm bloody horizontally challenged, if you get what I mean. Boner. Tough crowd today. Should we say this is the line? If you don't hear the next bit, it's over the line? Okay, so if you don't hear the next bit, I've got over the line. Who's just walked past Punt Road? He dips him. Come on. Hey, welcome back wherever you are, however you're listening. We're just glad that you're tuning in on this Thursday, the 7th of November. It's all happening around the world. Very scared to even bring this up. I don't want to get into it too deeply, but the election is on in America. Just wanted to say before anyone gets angry at us again, because we're not going to get into it, very interesting how it all works over
Just
there.
the physical polling and voting system.
Just the televised broadcasting.
Yeah.
I found myself not interested at all in politics really, but since it's been on today, I'm like, okay, this is how they bring it to you. Is okay, I can get into this.
I think the AFL draft has got a lot to learn because they could do a similar thing.
Yeah,
Like,
I think so.
You've got a person in every city, every state, lots of just like weird kind of places that you've never heard of in rural Wisconsin.
All happening.
All happening.
All happening. So it's all happening in America. Yeah, it's the leader of the free world.
I'm all over it. I've actually got it up on my screen.
Oh, do you? You watch it now while recording, so you're right into it. Now we don't want to give opinions again because last time we did that, the studio almost burnt down.
Yeah, well.
So we're steering clear of any of that kind of talk.
Yeah, well. Yeah.
No, I'm out. I'm out of politics. I've learned the lesson the hard way. If you want to go back in the deep end, swim the sharks, brother. You can swim. Do you want to say anything here?
Nah. You can check my my Instagram later. We'll say it all. Don't worry.
Can you please put a story up?
Absolutely.
Of your own opinions? Great.
Fuck yeah.
When
Everyone
we
knows
find
where I
out,
sit.
we'll find out. This comes out Thursday. We know not really, or
I don't reckon we will. There's a fair chance that we'll know. So like, yeah, there's a chance that sort of by 10, 11 o'clock Wednesday night, so tonight, time of recording, we might know.
Yeah.
But honestly, it is so close that, like, I'm not sure if you heard, but a few of the places, they've had to extend the time of voting because there were bomb threats and things like that. So they've had to...
America.
So yeah, big time. So they've had to stop that and then start it up again later in the night. And so it could stretch out for a little while.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very, I know, guys, we don't like politics here, or people don't like us talking about it because, one, people might find it boring, and two, you're either left or right, and
or
I'm
wrong.
scared even speaking. So it's on, it's happening. How's your day yesterday? Cup day was on yesterday.
Yes.
Day before.
Yes.
How'd you go?
Yes, good. Different days.
Different days. I was there in the flesh,
Yes.
looking at the horses behind glass. Lovely day there in the sun.
I didn't know they
Champagne
had
was pouring.
behind glass at the races.
In Marquee.
Okay, so yeah.
No glass.
Behind
in the Marquee.
tarp.
Very free, open air.
Yeah.
Good for the breeze to come in and out when I'm having my salmon broish rolls.
I was going to say hors d'oeuvres. What are we talking? So
We had some pulled pork.
Yep.
We had croissants, ham and cheese, 10 a.m. start, so early start.
Yep.
Ham and cheese croissant. Mm-hmm. Champagne was flowing. Got into the mum hard early.
Really?
You got that champagne
Early
drunk.
mum.
That champagne drunk's a different type of buzz.
Yeah, silly. Very
It's-
silly.
Oh, it's gross. And like last night, I just felt so sick.
Yeah.
It was the first time in a while I vomited.
Really?
Yeah, I had the vom job going on. Remember vomiting back in the day? That's where I was at, those
Yeah.
areas. So
We are recording later in the day today. I don't know if there's some sort of coincidence.
the head was
into
in the
your-
shed this morning. I can tell you that much, my friend. Yep. So it was good. And in the doghouse as well. So that's always fun. Always fun to be in the doghouse when your wife's 31 weeks pregnant. But that's all good. Funny game we play.
Okay.
Funny game we play. But
Yeah.
no, it was a good day. So we got ready at my house, and this is just something side note to the races.
Yep.
That I found really weird and almost ruined my day. Mm-hmm. So we're getting, first of all, the feedback on what I was wearing.
Yeah. Justified, because literally last episode I said you won't be wearing like loafers or boat shoes or anything with the cut off pant, will you? You're like, I would never do that. And you literally, that was the first thing I saw. I went, are you for real?
I didn't have any choice. My back was against the wall. I couldn't find my lace shoes.
You couldn't find them.
I couldn't find my lace shoes, and as soon as I put the loafers on, I said, I know exactly where this is going. And I asked the photographer when I got there to the marquee, I said, hey,
Ankles
with
up.
the photo, can you go shin up? And he's like, yeah, no stress. Then he posted it. I'm like, well, now you've ruined my life because I'm not going to hear the end of it. So
Yeah.
thank you so much. And thank you everyone who messaged me saying you look like a real estate loafer wearing fuck.
Well, you did.
That was so good to hear
Yeah.
when I was 4 champagnes deep. Good for the
Yeah.
confidence. But before, when we were getting ready at my house, a few mates came around. One was like, oh, hey, before we go, do you want any milk?
Sure.
I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Do you want like a coffee,
Yep.
cereal? What's the go? He's like, oh, no. I just want to have a glass of milk.
Yep.
Excuse me? You want a glass of milk? Milk's an ingredient, not a drink, guy. Well, what are you drinking milk in my house for? Do we have milk drinkers listen to the podcast?
I'm a milk drinker.
Of course you are.
Yeah, but I tell you what, I will agree with this. I'm not,
psychopath.
but I'm not having a glass of milk before a big session. I will say that.
He said because I get heartburn, so I want to make sure the milk's there.
Well, Gaviscon. Like, you know.
Are you a milk drinker?
I'm a very small glass of milk occasionally before bed or something like that, but I wouldn't.
That is Menendez brothers areas, man. That is wild to me.
Nah, it's good.
I cannot fathom being like, you know what I feel like? Glass of milk.
Yeah, but it's that classic old. It's the hungry thirsty.
What does that mean?
Well, you need a little bit more than just water. You're like, you know, I totally get it, but I don't get it. And then an hour later, having a glass of champagne, like that's just a recipe for disaster.
That was another whole thing that threw me off. But just in general, people who have glasses of milk, there is no reason ever to be like, I'm gonna have a glass of milk here.
Disagree. I did go through a phase where I'd buy those straws with the flavoured beads in them, and then
Yeah. Yeah, I get that. That's okay. Yeah. Milkshakes I get. Chocolate milkshakes. That's milk, but with some flavouring in it. It's different.
Milo. You'd have a glass of cold Milo.
That's borderline okay, but just pure like full cream milk, light milk.
And you know what's a great look when it just is on your stash?
Oh. Having milk is fucked. It's like cheese. I can't have cheese either.
Really? So you wouldn't, if you had shredded cheese in a bag, you wouldn't just get a little...
Oh, that's cooked.
What?
Don't do that. Eating shredded cheese in the bag straight out. No, thank you, my friend. That's where I draw the line. And milk.
Would you have... I'm just getting a text on my flip phone. Let me just check that. Oh, yep, all good.
Can you not see who texts you from the front?
Yeah, it was just Kamala Harris. She's just won a
Oh,
few
it's all
votes.
over, yeah.
Won a few more.
No, I would never do that.
A cheese platter. Like a camembert or a...
No, I don't like soft cheese.
Okay.
I like a truffle cheese.
Oh, yeah, of course you do. Fucking loafers.
A truffle cheese is good, but nah, camembert, I'm out.
Yeah, right.
Blue cheese, yuck. Blue cheese tastes like feet. But the cup was good. Hey, so I know you don't talk about the cup, but I'm talking about it. Nice choice on the Melbourne Cup. Absolute roughie. $101 to win. Couple of punters just walked away with just like, I feel like Melbourne Cup is one of those ones where you just throw whatever bet on and it just comes off.
Okay.
Just random people win like an insane amount of money here. So there was one punter who put on a $100 bet and walked away with $3.2 million.
Wow.
They boxed Nice Choice, Warp Speed, Akita Sushi, Zardozi, and have turned their $100 investment into $3.2 million. The customer initially thought they'd won $780,000, so you can imagine their surprise when the full dividend was revealed. Another punter has taken home the full $728,000 first full dividend as well after his $24 mystery bet. That is insanity.
Yeah.
Imagine that, just putting $100 on and walking out of the track with $3.2 million.
Yeah.
A lot of loafers.
Oh,
How many loafers
you wouldn't be
did
able to
that?
move for boat shoes after that.
That is wild. Another guy who put a bet on and did win was NRL player AJ Brimson. Have you heard about this?
No?
Just threw himself in hot water. So he's posted his winning bet slip on the on Instagram of him winning the Melbourne Cup.
Sure.
Got a Nice Choice. And then in the bet slip, he's tried to white out two bets either side of the bet.
Okay.
When you show your pending bets or your winners.
Yep.
And he put the white line through what it was.
Yeah.
But then he didn't get the whole icon of what sport, whether it was like a tennis ball or football.
Oh, no.
It was a rugby league ball.
Oh,
So
no.
the NRL, this is the article here. The NRL has been made aware of social media posts by Gold Coast Titan star AJ Brimson showing a winning Melbourne Cup ticket. Brimson posted a screenshot of Sportsbet account result bets record on Tuesday night on Instagram showing off a $10,100 collect from the cup. The winning bet is shown above other bets that had initially been obscured, however, appear to show a rugby ball league next to rugby ball league ball next to them.
Okay. Yeah, I get you.
Got it? The post later deleted. The Times released a brief statement on Wednesday morning. The Gold Coast Times referred to a social media post by AJ Brimson and NRL's integrity unit. The club can't comment further on this matter. But then his manager came out and said a family member sent it to him. He copied it and posted it. I have the whole text conversation. They will be sent to the NRL integrity unit and will be all hit on the head straight away. So he's saying his family sent in the thing and he put it on his Instagram. Yeah, my mum loves like putting on first goal scorers. She loves doing that. She's all for it. That's how you get yourself in trouble.
That's so silly. I'd just keep it to myself anyway, wouldn't you? Like, just, I'd see, okay, I don't know about just posting it in general.
If you won?
Yeah. Voting.
Yeah. I mean, if that wins, you want to let everyone know that you got on that.
Yeah, okay.
It's a big 101 thing. Is a good thing to get on. So, big news on the Gold Coast front.
Oh,
Do we have movement here, potentially?
Movement,
I missed
mate.
the call because I was a bit busy yesterday.
yes.
Entertaining?
They went to me as the sensible option.
Yep.
As I was in the dirty north with an
Yes.
MP, Georgie Purcell, and trying some nice vegan food at some food trucks. But can I just say a big shout out to the guy who said, nice one, Big Ollie, and then gave me some vegan stuff to try.
Did he?
Yeah, great.
That's
areas.
good. Yeah.
I think we're on.
We're good. So
I
got
think
there.
we're going up.
So if you didn't hear the BMX show, big announcement, sorry, first. Before
Well-
anything. 15th November, big announcement from the Suns. We're thinking rebrand.
Yeah.
We're thinking new logo.
Yep.
We're thinking Dusty Martin sighting. Potential.
That is a big announcement. That'd be perfect.
That'd be a hell way to do it.
Wouldn't it?
To just wheel him out and say, hey, yeah, he's coming to play here next year.
And here's the new logo.
Yeah. But we're thinking we're going to go up there and see what all this is fuss about.
I cannot wait.
BMX show, fire twirling. We'll vlog it.
Yeah, 100%.
We'll do a vlog. I think we'll try and get to the club as well and see what their team store's doing, the actual club itself. Make that a series on YouTube.
And it's just, I mean, you didn't grow up in Gold Coast, but you kind of did.
I did.
You became a man there.
They know me there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so the idea of being able to go with you and you show me the haunts is a very exciting prospect.
Yeah, it's great. And the streets remember me up there.
Yeah.
There's almost, when you fly in, you see the statue next to Carrara, Metricon, whatever it's called. Yeah. The Goring stand.
You'd feel like you should know.
They see it. There should be a Goring stand there, I think. Maybe that's the big announcement.
Yeah. Yeah.
Goring stand.
Gold Coast.
So
Gold
I'm
Coast
keen.
colours, yellow and orange.
We had a source tell us that maybe they're going to go pink.
Ooh.
What do you think of that source telling us that?
Well, they just won't, though, will they?
Nah, but I don't know. Any source that comes across our desk, I take literally.
No, I'm so excited. All that is going to be fantastic. Can't wait for the big announcement. It's going to be great. Dinner on the Thursday night. Do they still have a Hard Rock Cafe up there? Because I'm a big Hard Rock guy.
Out of all places, that's where you want to go for dinner.
Yeah.
No, I think that maybe in Surfers.
Is that not where we'll be hanging out?
But no one goes to Surfers in Gold Coast.
Really?
No. They're in bed by 7 p.m. because we get up at 4 a.m. So no one goes there.
Where will we hang out? Burleigh?
Broadbeach, Burleigh type area.
Broadbeach. Okay.
Yeah, used to be a Sizzler there. No Sizzler anymore though.
TGIF?
Excuse me?
Thank God it's Friday.
No. Why can't you go to a normal restaurant?
Well, because we're not going to a normal place. We're going to the land of the novelty of everything. Everything's a
Ripley's,
novelty.
believe it or not.
Well, there you go.
We can do that. We'll go there. We'll go to Hurricanes steak joint.
Okay. That sounds a bit more promising.
Are the Suns kind of stepping on your territory with a new reveal when you are also doing a new reveal?
I am
Are they
doing,
stealing the light here a bit?
Well, I'm not releasing the Suns' potential new crest.
No, I'm saying, but you guys had this lineup before them, and now they're coming in saying, hey.
well, that's true.
And they've got BMX bikes.
Sorry, I thought you were talking about I'm making it all about me again.
No,
The club.
You will be. Yeah. Are they kind of just trying to take the limelight?
And they've come in first.
Where's yours?
19th.
Oh, they're going to get so much more attention than you guys.
Yeah, but it's quite early in the morning. I think that by the time,
Unless your crest is amazing. Just tell us what it is again.
I can't. But
The
you'll
Suns-
like it.
So now it's the battle of the crests. Who's going to have the better rebrand? That's the way I look at it.
Yeah. No, that's true. I like the way the Suns are doing it. That's why it's an absolute must that we go up there. I need to see it.
We need to see it in the flesh.
Yeah.
At 6 a.m. in the morning. Like, you're going to get us up out of bed at 6 a.m. It has to be very impressive.
But can you imagine, just from an admin perspective, all of these event organisers, they're going to need to be there legitimately at 2 a.m.
This isn't going to be a thing where we're excited for it, like probably more excited than the club, and we get there and it's only you and me there.
I doubt it. I doubt it.
How many people are we thinking realistically at 6 a.m. and going to the Suns rebrand?
I reckon a few. Come on.
50 to 100.
Well, where is it at a surf club
Mate,
or
they're
something?
running marathons at 4 a.m.
Yeah, that's
They're working an 8 to 5 work day at 7 a.m. And then they're after work at 6 a.m. Do you think they're going to come to a BMX show?
We'll make them. Is it at the beach or is it at a surf club or is it a...
It's in Burleigh. It says Burleigh somewhere. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm not sure. But we'll be there, I guess. All will be, revealed next week.
Yeah.
By us.
Yeah.
I'm
So
going
it's
to ask
next
if we can
Friday?
reveal it first.
Yep.
Let's go live on Instagram and ruin it for them. This other thing I started doing as well, I don't know if you do this.
Probably not, but...
I think you will. Do you ever just think about like random footy players back in the day?
Oh, yeah.
Like the other day I was just sitting on the couch, as in yesterday, being like, I wonder what like the Loney twins are up to. What's Angus Graham
Yeah.
doing right now?
Yeah.
What's Luke Jericho doing?
Yeah.
Where's Dylan Viojo Rainbow?
Yeah, good.
Do you do that as well?
All the time.
Like what are they doing right now? Like what job are they doing right now?
I always think about Chance Bateman. I'd love to know what Chance is doing.
Yeah.
Actually, is Chance, I think, is with the Eagles, isn't he? I think.
Is
'Cause
he?
I think he was low down the list of potential. Maybe, I don't know, but I always think about Chance. Troy Schwartz. Always think about Troy Schwartz.
Good Portsy man, Schwartzy.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. He's working in Portsy Golf Club somewhere. But his
who
head
else?
Kane Ackland,
Yeah. Wait, is Kane Ackland he was the buff?
big ruckman.
No, I'm not thinking. So do you remember there was a guy, Kane someone, for Port Adelaide, and he was the super sub, and he had the slicked back black man bun, and he was built like a brick shit house. Kane, listeners will know, he was unbelievable.
No. Big boy. No, I don't think about that too often. That guy.
Well, you don't know him. So.
True. No, you're going to try and find him now?
Yeah.
Like, I can do this all day. Just random players. And it was like, what do you guys do? Like, when you're with your friends, what do you do?
Yeah.
And I'm like, literally, oh, well, what do you mean? She's like, well, you hung out with them for 8 hours yesterday. What'd you do? I was like, oh, well, after the races, we started like listing random footballers for like 4 hours.
Love that.
So that can't be fun. No. It's honestly the best thing ever. That's what we do as guys.
Me and my mate Jono and I love to sit at the pub and do trivia. So as in like just between us two. So we'll go like, he's a big Carlton fan. So I'll be like, okay, cool. I get up a list of, right, can you name in order from 1970 Carlton captains.
Go through it.
It's so much fun.
I could see you and another friend just playing heads up at a pub. That game. Just two man heads up.
Hang on, let me just get the app out.
You could on your phone now. You said that you wanted to bring this back, so you said you like the vault stories.
Oh, I love the vault.
So let's open the vault back up. It's another Nath Ablett one.
Okay.
So in one of the off seasons for the Suns, we had this event. Some of the boys had an event in Torquay. We'd broken up for pre-season training. Everyone gone home. Is what you do. You go home for Christmas breaks. And Nath had gone down to Torquay, and a few other boys went there as well.
Yep.
They were on some event. Anyway, the event finishes, and a few of the boys drive home as they do. And as they're driving home, they see Nath's car on the side of the road, like 10 minutes out from this event they were at.
Right.
They're driving past, like, fuck, is that Nath's car? So they spin around, they drive back, and sure enough, it was Nath's car. Like, well, Nath's not in the car. Where's Nath? And looking around, there was this dam, like just down from where his car is on the side of the road.
Okay.
And sure enough, they put the light on, and Nath's in the dam. And they're like, mate, what are you doing? And Nath goes, I'm looking for eels. You what? He's like, yeah, I'm just in here looking for a few eels. Like, Nath, it's late at night. What are you doing? You don't need to do this. He's like, no, I'll be out here soon. Like, what are we doing here?
So I'm gathering that Nathan was a little bit of an oddball.
Nathan was lovely, just an oddball, yeah.
Would just do some pretty odd stuff.
I swear for some part of his career at the Suns, he was living in his car. And not because he couldn't afford to have a house. I think he just wanted to live in his car.
What sort of car was it a big-ish
A
one?
Ford Territory he had, silver. So
Nathan Ablett, eh?
he was such a nice man. He just did some different things. Like, I loved water, obviously, because we know about the halftime setup at Broadbeach. He was in the pool, in the dam looking for eels.
The damn guy, like looking for, and then what? Like, did he say like, I just want to catch them?
Well, the guys were like, it's so like Nath to do that. He's like, okay, that's just normal Nath thing. You and Nath get along very well, I feel.
Yeah.
Both looking for eels in the dam.
Wherever Nath is, shout out because I'd be right up for a hangout.
You actually would be. You'd love it.
Yeah.
You'd love it so much. The draft is coming up. 2 weeks away, a bit of news around the draft. So we're hearing that Richmond might be asking or trying to make a move for North's pick 2, which is huge. That is big. So that would give them picks 1, 2, 6, 11, 18, 20, 23, and 24. That's just save some picks for everyone else, And then obviously they'd have to give something back to North for pick 2.
Yeah.
So we're hearing that it might be picks 20 and 23 because North only have pick 2 and then pick 62.
Yeah.
So that would give them, Richmond, an unbelievable draft hand just to rebuild.
I have got a bit of goss for you.
Yeah.
Yesterday at my table, I was sitting with a guy who's in Richmond's war room for the draft. Yeah.
What are they thinking?
There's going to be a lot on.
Oh, you think this could be a go?
There's going to be a lot on.
Carnage, draft night.
Yep.
So they're making some moves.
Making a serious amount of moves.
Oh, that's great intel.
I didn't know. I said, what do you do, mate? And he goes, I work for Richmond.
Great source, Ollie.
Yeah.
All done. Okay, so Richmond are going to go blow some shit up at the draft.
I mean, there's a reason why there's a $25 a head event.
Yeah.
Because things are happening.
Yeah, you're going to see fucking Richmond go to war.
It's like Moneyball / draft day vibes.
They're going to war.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. We'll go. Let's go, Rich. Let's get around them.
Yeah.
Not one of these, but we'll get their draft night. When is draft night?
26?
Something like that.
25th?
Yeah.
Something
We might
like
head down there, have a look what's happening.
Yeah.
Just see the action, see the vibe down there at Richmond because we're feeling like this draft hand could be good vibes out there.
Yeah.
Party vibes out
massive, there. Yeah, totally.
Get pick 2. That's
Forget about it.
party town. That's almost celebration down Punt Road again.
Yeah.
And just
Jump on some
breaking all
trams.
the trams, breaking
Yeah.
the liquor stores. That is what we need to be there. I thought we could go back into this fun thing where, because everyone's just taking a stab in the dark for the draft. Who knows what you're going to get? Apparently what we're hearing, sources are saying, it's not as deep as what everyone's saying. The AFL and all the journos are trying to make it sound like it's an amazing draft, but after pick 5, it gets a bit thin. So everyone's stabbing in the dark. I love reading the bios about the players saying this kid could be anything, and then 5 years later you're like, okay, well that was just a lie.
Yep. And
so
compared to an absolute superstar, like
yeah. So I thought, let's go read what they said about me.
Brilliant.
For the draft.
Brilliant.
So you want to read these out?
Yep. Oh, you want me to?
You can read them out to me.
Do you feel a bit uncomfortable?
I get
doing
pretty
your own?
anxious when I talk about myself.
Okay. Imagine having Brad Ottens with more mobility or a Pavlich or Goods just taller with less mobility. Okay, so 3 big names. This kid will be playing AFL in 10 years' time, and all supporters will be looking for their club to draft a similar player in the draft. They spelt there wrong, which is interesting.
Big footy.
Daniel Gorringe is a generational talent. Daniel Gorringe is a generational talent.
That's so gross.
Not many ruckmen are 200 centimetres tall. Well, yes, they are. And move with the poise and polish of a midfielder. His ability to chase, tackle, and apply forward pressure, along with his other attributes, put him in position to change the ruck/forward position as we know it. This is a guy you build your club around. Will be the face of the league in 10 years' time.
That is so uncomfortable to hear back.
Okay, so let's break things down here.
Let's not.
Okay, imagine having more mobility than Pavlich. I guess I can see you being compared to Pavlich with size and I've seen you kick. You're not a bad kick.
Yeah.
Adam Goods.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen you with the drive or hunger or determination to chase down a ball like Goodsy.
Oh, it makes me feel so guilty for how much I let down the Suns. Whoever wrote these, scouts or whoever's on Big Footy, needs to be fired from their job.
Was this one person or were these potentially quotes from...
This would be multiple people. Did I tell you I found that thread where I was making comments about myself?
Oh, the red leg talk? You found it? I look so hard.
I found it.
Okay, so for a reminder, this was ages ago that we talked about this, but the Norwood Red Legs had a, what would you even call it? Almost like their own Instagram or
It was their
Facebook.
own Big Footy.
Like, yeah. So
their own Big Footy thread. So they had this, and for some reason, like a 16, 17-year-old me was like, oh, I need to self-promote myself here.
Yeah. Well, it would have been the first time you would have felt like other people having a go at you, essentially.
And there's a lot of negative stuff in this thread. And my brain then, going through puberty, a lot of stuff happening at this stage, okay? So my brain was like, okay, I need to go in there and fight the fight for myself.
Yeah.
Let's get in this forum and let's just say how good I am, but do it as like under a burner. Like Kevin Durant has a burner. I had a burner as a 16-year-old and I was going in there and some of the stuff is like, this guy has such an impressive leap. Yes, he's a bit light of frame. Yes, he gets out body, but give him 5 years in the gym and he'll fill out and he'll be as strong as ever.
Dickhead. Oh, come on.
It's like, yeah, well, you don't know. Some of your posts have been deleted. How dare you be so harsh on a 17-year-old kid? I was like, oh, I found it the other day. I was like, oh my God. I know the username. I know everything. And no one will ever get it out of me.
Okay, can I just get a little bit like you're trying to coax out of me the St Kilda crest? Can I get a little bit of info on the username? Like, was it a Daniel Dorringe vibe? It's completely rogue.
Completely rogue. You'll never, no one will ever get out of me. I can send you the link right now if I wanted to.
Yeah.
And you probably know by the way I'm talking that it's me. And like lengthy paragraphs, like page paragraphs defending myself. It was so
Dan,
good.
that's way worse than your draft profile.
Even I know that's fucked up.
Yeah,
that's psychotic behavior.
Yeah.
What was I thinking?
Yeah.
Thinking the scout is going to go in there and go, actually, this guy, I don't know who he is, but he's obviously got a burner account and I think he's on something here. Let's bring Gorringe up the draft board. Yeah. You mean Gorringe he was sick last game, so he only had 6 touches? Okay, let's bring him up. God, crazy.
This guy gets footy. He's
crazy. Yeah, this guy's smart. Football head.
The draft profile itself, I mean, firstly, embarrassing, but also amazing. To read that about yourself, is phenomenal.
If I could have fulfilled my potential, I could be the face of the league.
Well, face of the league. Has a ruckman ever been face of the league? But you got ruck forward, I suppose. So
No, I was
potentially.
generational talent. This is a guy you build your club around. That's me, mate.
Totally.
Your VFL club.
Yeah. This is a guy.
That's so shit. Sometimes I think back on my career, I'm like, oh, God, I just pissed up the wall. Like, why didn't I care enough? Why didn't I just try?
So I'm trying to do the maths. Would you still be playing?
I'll be 32, yeah.
10 years' time.
Yep.
Yeah.
18, 28, I'd be year 14 right now.
Yeah.
15.
Do you reckon if you reached your potential, would you still be at the Suns, or would you have would you have done a Mac Andrew big money signing with them, or?
I would have left with the other talent. So all your Prestiers, all your Maisie, would have gone and get some cash somewhere else.
Yep.
And I'll probably be on my third club now, just cashing out. Like a North Melbourne. A couple years there on 800K, just soaking the sponge.
You and Jack Darling.
Yeah, just get as much as we can of it. Yeah. That's so shit. It's often one thing I do, like, when I get in my own head and start thinking at midnight when I can't sleep. Just like, oh, what were you doing? What were you doing?
And do you do that and pinpoint things that you did wrong?
Just effort things.
Yeah.
Just little effort things like, when I didn't want to do a drill because I didn't want to be tackled, and then I went to the physio and said, hey, my hamstring is sore, and got a massage for the length of the drill, and then came back into training. It's like, oh, that's probably why I didn't reach potential.
Yeah.
Shortcuts going. Idiot.
Big shortcuts guy.
Tell you he's not taking shortcuts.
Yeah.
Nick Dacos, have you seen him?
Oh, yeah.
Man, some of the stuff of him in the gym at the moment on TikTok, he's looking jacked out of this world.
Yeah.
He looks so thick, like strong, low center of gravity, thick boy.
So would he have to cut down, do you reckon, before, or would this be the evolution of his body type?
This is his body type. I think he's going to be a nug.
Yeah.
A strong, speedy nug with a Brownlow medal around his neck next year. He looks so, if you haven't seen it, it'll be on your algorithm. Hopefully this brings it on your algorithm.
Yep.
But him and his brother, like, jacked. Jacked. I love the boys that are putting the work and put it on socials. I love that insight. Shannon Neal's another one from Geelong.
Okay.
He's in Perth doing some stuff. Doing some real stuff. Bailey's doing some stuff as well. Bailey's always got a footy in his hand at the moment.
Yeah.
He's doing some stuff. Who else doing stuff? There's a couple of Collingwood boys. Pat Lipinski's in America.
Yeah.
Track, we know, was doing some kind of rocky shit in Austria.
He's just planning to go to NASA.
I like that. That's
Yeah.
when you know the boys. Haven't seen a lot coming to the Eagles. Or North as well.
No, not that I've seen.
Some of the boys enjoying their
Doesn't mean that they're
their
not.
off season. Well, but Dacos is the one I saw on my Instagram or my TikTok the other day. I was like, whoa.
Whisper Dacos is going to America next week, so I hope he controls his diet, because we all know when we all go to America,
He's going to training
we
camp.
can get a little. No, I think it's for.
Peter Dacos tours.
What is it? Maybe
Monster?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yes, that's it.
Where he looks fucking phenomenal. That's scary as shit. Thunder. That's not great. That is not great. Just on Dacos and Josh looking jacked as.
Yeah.
I've got not a hot take, but a take.
Okay. A lukewarm take.
Lukewarm take.
Yeah.
Who's going to be the better set of brothers in 2 or 3 years?
Hit me.
Ashcroft boys or the Dacos boys? I'm going to go the Ashcroft brothers. I think they're freaks. It's
Bloody good.
It's Marcus's nuts versus Peter's nuts in a battle of the kids, the living sperm. It's a nut off.
It's a nut off.
It's a huge nut off. Who's got the bigger nuts? I think the Ashcroft brothers. I think they're a bit twisted the way they love football. Like, it's their everything. They could eat footballs for dinner. Okay, that's just a little thing there. Little quirky little thing you guys can argue about. Yeah. Oh, no. A second costume scandal has hit the AFL. AFL umpire Lee Housen has been suspended for his costume at the Umpires Mad Monday. Didn't know they did these
New.
Mad Mondays
Respect
as
it.
umpires.
I respect that they're doing it.
Rate a party.
Like,
all for a party.
they're just as important to the league. They should have little get-togethers.
For sure. Little shindigs.
Yeah.
Open bar policy. But they'll probably never do it again now. I think we can safely say all costume parties are done in the AFL.
Just fucking get it together, guys. Like, just because it's a dress-up party.
We could sit here and just get together, or we could dress up and get together.
Yeah.
A bunch of umpires had a Mad Monday, and the theme was characters from the 2000s. Umpire David Housen dressed up as Osama bin Laden and wore a mask for 30 minutes before taking off. He's now banned from umpiring around one. Hey, David, The theme's characters from the 2000s. Dress up as Ali G. Dress up as Shannon Knoll. Come dressed as Shrek. What are you coming as Dearest for?
I mean, and I hate to nitpick as well. Not a character.
Nah.
Real bloke who did some pretty shit-house things.
Why are you coming as a terrorist, Dave?
No need. Austin Powers. There you go. There's another one.
There's another one you
I
do.
can't not think of Lizzie McGuire. I can't not
Characters.
think of characters from the 2000s.
Imagine like Dave rocking up into the summer camp and everyone's like, oh, Dad, such a character. Such a character. Oh, hold on. I've got a mask. No, you don't. Oh, come on.
You just...
Didn't read the room at all. So now he's done. Cannot even umpire for round one next year.
So dumb.
So dumb. So they don't learn, the umpires. They don't learn. AFLW finals this week. This is big. You're our AFL guru in this house.
AFLW guru, absolutely.
Yes, here we go. North, the Adelaide, Freo, Essendon, Port, Richmond, Brisbane, Hawks. What do you like out of there? Is that pretty straightforward? North beat Adelaide or not?
Nah. I don't. Well, I mean, no, I don't think it is. I think that I do think probably North will beat Adelaide, but history suggests in the really, really short history of the AFLW, it's very much like it's not over till Adelaide are done.
Really?
Like, their history speaks for itself so far.
Yeah.
Like they're not what they used to be 4 years ago, but they'll be really difficult.
Okay, so they'll be
Brisbane
close.
versus Hawthorn.
Love that. It's Icon Sunday.
Like,
might get down there.
Yeah, we'll
And
definitely.
they hate each other's guts.
after
Remember?
the whole cash incident.
Yeah, and Jaden Poppy said they've sold the game plan. Sold a few players. Everything looks very similar. So that one will be one to watch.
It's like that. That is going to be a huge game. I think probably Freo beat Essendon. Port should comfortably beat Richmond. But the other two games,
Yeah.
they'll be bloody good. Like North have been blowing teams out. They won't be blowing Adelaide Crows out of the water, I wouldn't have thought.
No.
And I think the game of the round is, Hawks Lions. That'll be great.
Well, it looks like Essendon not winning finals is a real thing throughout the club.
Yeah.
Just
They
huge.
made finals though, so good on them.
Yeah, so it's one thing to get there. One, now you got to win them. That's what I would say. The AFLW is also going to move the grand final to a night grand final this year.
So is that locked in?
That's pretty much going to be confirmed. All but 7:30 p.m. start, the highest qualifiers home ground. I like they moved the grand final around. Mm-hmm. I kind of like that. But night grand final, Jaden Poppy said, didn't like that.
Justified. Answers were cuts down celebration time.
Yep, it's fair.
For sure. But then logistics of staff, whether it be from media or clubland, you're not wrapping things up until 1 o'clock.
Nah. There's no celebration time after the emotion window,
Yeah.
which is the 8 hours, 10 hours, 24 hours after, like you're to bed, then getting on a plane for Brisbane if Brisbane win it or whoever it might be.
So a normal daytime grand final in the men's, what time do you win? It's about 5?
About 5:30, and then you're
5:30.
doing your lap of, celebrating, then the
Yeah.
presentation. So you're probably off the ground by 6:30.
Yeah.
You're celebrating the rooms to about 8.
Presses are certainly done by 7 o'clock.
Press is done early straight away. Then you're out of the ground by like a 9, 10.
Yeah.
Off to the function,
Yeah.
get 0 sleep, and then go again
Yeah.
the next day. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, Laura Kane came out and said that they want to do it because it's better for engagement, eyeballs, ears as well. Putting it in a primetime Sunday night slot gives people opportunity to sit down and actually watch it,
Yeah.
which I get.
It doesn't really give you an opportunity to go though. Like if the prime time Saturday night, unreal.
I think the AFLW, Laura Kane and Andrew want eyeballs to make this thing grow.
Yeah.
Like, I think more so than
Preferable
physical
on
bodies.
the TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I think that's their big target to hit to
Okay.
try and get broadcast.
Well, that's fair enough. I mean, if that's what they're trying to do, then a Sunday night's great.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. Bit of cricket's on now. As you know, I hate cricket. Apparently we beat Pakistan in an ODI the other day. I can confidently say I tried to watch this game, guys. I gave it us bowling to Pakistan and just did absolutely nothing for me.
No.
Not one little bit of movement. No blood, just got no excitement out of it.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah. Are you into cricket?
Love it.
Really?
Especially when they get to put on the canary yellow. And I go straight, I was saying, for me, one day internationals have such an instantaneous flashback to my childhood when mum and I would then go get KFC and I'd get a Mountain Dew and I'd get a ultimate burger box and watch the ODI.
Yeah.
Like it was just that's just what
That's
we
your
did.
thing.
That's just and it was warm because what day was it? It was
It was Monday. They're playing on Friday.
Nice weather. I was
Yeah.
like, oh my God, summer's here. This is unbelievable.
Okay. So you
Yeah.
like it. I'm trying my hardest to get into it. I really am. But I just sit there and go, oh, everything's so long. Run-ups. Just go 10 feet away, mate. You don't need to do a 30 feet run-up. Just get in there.
So is that maybe what baseball for you has got over cricket? At least the pitchers got the ball.
But I mean, yeah, dapping around. We're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm going to try. This summer I'm actually going to try and invest myself in some cricket.
Okay.
I think last time I got it wrong, it's like, oh yeah, it's cricket. No, I just said cricket for me is like watching paint dry.
So I think they got it correct.
No,
You
I hate cricket.
Well,
I
you
like cricket.
You just said you hate
No,
it.
I don't hate it. I said it's boring to me. It doesn't do anything for me. It doesn't move anything in my body. It's just like, okay, that's on TV. I
Yeah.
have it as background noise.
Yeah.
You know?
So I reckon you need to almost a little bit like if you're training for a half marathon and you're not a runner, you very much start with 1 kilometer runs, 2 kilometers, whatever, and then you build up. Maybe you start with like, okay, next time there's a crit. So Friday, so tomorrow, I want you to watch 5 overs and try and get something good out of those 5 overs. And then the next time, we'll try and give you another challenge and push it out.
I'll give you 5 overs on Friday.
Yep.
And I'll put on my story what I liked about it and what I didn't like.
Yep.
Because that's what I do with Saints games. I watch the first 5 minutes and like after that, I'm like, okay, I don't like any of it. I'm out.
It is extraordinary that you got a direct invite to this launch.
Funny. Hey, let's wrap some things up here with our favourite game, Delist Or Play On.
Yep.
Kaylee, Sunday morning beach recovery for local teams. Disgusting.
Yeah.
Disgusting. If your local football team is saying, hey guys, great win or loss, doesn't matter. Let's do some recovery at the beach tomorrow, 8 a.m. Taking it too seriously.
Would you say different story if the coach goes, hey guys, that was really great. A couple of us are all going down for a quick swim and then maybe go and get some breakfast somewhere. Feel free to come. Like there's just no need to get together
Not in
the
the
next
contract,
day.
nah.
Yeah,
I see
okay.
on a Saturday all day.
Yeah.
I have a few beers after the game. I don't need to see on a Sunday morning for a swim.
No, fair.
You know?
Fair.
Local.
Yeah.
I'm not getting paid for anything. Got a job on Monday to do, you know?
Yeah.
It's family.
Yeah.
I don't like it at all. So even when I see they look like they're having a good time, but deep down the local football players are like, what are we doing here in the beach?
Yeah, no,
it's
that's-
Sunday. We're not professional. Joe, before a game where the skipper yells 5 and the rest of the team counts to 5. Is that thing?
No, I don't know.
So in the huddle,
Yeah.
or probably it's more so in the change rooms before you run out to the ground. You huddle around and the skipper will go 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, and then they will cheer. It's a thing we do. Ollie, you wouldn't know. You wouldn't get it.
So
I
hang
don't
on,
do
you
that in
work
Quidditch, actually. That's one of the Quidditch change rooms.
I don't remember doing that. No. We just sort of recited different, our favourite potion recipes. So hang on, you're counting down. So it's 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, my
3,
version is
1,
he
2,
just
3.
yells random numbers out and you just do it until he's like,
So a little bit of pre-match maths type.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's a big
Just
deal
get
list
legs-
for mine.
Yeah,
That's
I don't
shit
like that
house.
at all. I don't like it at all. Only thing I do like about pre-game stuff is where when you're doing the run around the square before the game and then like they're out in their 50 and you run around the square and obviously do a bit intimidating look when you run past them.
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, we owe these fuckers. Let's get in on boys for the first bounce. Like that. I like that fake false vibrato stuff.
Okay,
I'm all
yeah.
about that. A bit chirpy. And
Yeah.
you come out and get robbed by 10 goals. But I'm all about the chirp early.
Yeah, interesting. No, I haven't experienced
know.
any of that. No,
No.
that's not what we do in Quidditch.
Harry, setting up the Christmas tree already. I feel like this thing is just like, it should be rebranded to things that piss me off this week.
Yeah.
If you are setting up a Christmas tree November the 7th, you're crazy. Way too early.
Mm-hmm.
The Christmas tree should go up December 1st
Yeah.
and comes down on, I'm going to say Jan 1st, Jan 2nd.
No. You stretch it out a couple of days after Jan
Whoever is putting up a Christmas tree right now, there's got to be something slightly wrong up there with you.
Yeah. I mean, I follow the American format, which is it goes up the day after Thanksgiving. Which is end of November. The only thing I'm going to say, and I do agree with you, but just playing devil's advocate, I am so lazy. Like it took me 8 years too long to get another phone. I'm so like, I often feel like my tree's up for 4 days because I missed the boat and I go, oh shit, I better put it up.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of half tempted to just get in the spirit of it so I can actually make the most of it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm all about. I love Christmas. I'm all for it. But trees going up this early, just even like I went to Bunnings the other day because I go there for my sausages on Sundays,
Sure.
and them selling Christmas stuff. Like even in the supermarkets, Christmas the stockings with chocolates in them.
Yeah, I mean,
Too
that's
early.
ridiculous.
Way too early.
I think it's fair enough to sell decorations. So you just get them and then you don't have to put them up.
Yeah, and if I walked into a house with a Christmas tree up, I'd walk out.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair.
I go the real Christmas tree too.
Well, hey, I was just about to say, and I'm looking at you specifically to my mum. Matt, Big D List is just trying to be a bit alternative and funky with your Christmas trees. I never grew up with a normal one and it shits me to tears. Not necessarily a real one, but even just the fake real lookalike one. My mum would do the weirdest stuff. So she once got a wicker Christmas tree and then just got red material as stuffing. Then the next time she wanted to do a beach theme, so she got a little bit of tarp, laid it down, and got a bunch of sand, and then just put the baubles on top of the sand. Then she once drank a can of VB and then put a few tinsel. And I'm like, this is really depressing me, Mum. This comes around once a year. Don't try and get a lardy on me.
Yeah.
I want
Yeah.
shitty decorations, a green tree.
Yeah.
I want all
I
of
want
that.
it all.
I hate it.
Yeah.
She once she bought a little pot plant and put one bauble
You just want a
on
normal
it.
tree.
Hate it.
She's still stiffing box seats or?
She did send you that video.
She did. That was very funny. She put it up.
Yeah, yeah, totally.
Sean, tipping on a restaurant barcode scanners ordering system. Hate that. Hate that. Don't ask for a tip on that thing.
No.
Delist that. What do you mean tip? Me doing the work?
Yeah.
Is that a tip
That
for
you're being
myself?
paid for?
Yeah. So I've paid for it. I haven't spoken to one person, and
Yeah.
now you're asking for a tip.
No.
For me doing the work. No, delist that big time. That's out.
I feel like that's a really obvious one.
Yeah. Whoever's tipping on that is just wild.
Yeah, because any environment that requires a tip, they don't have the barcode.
Yeah.
They're coming over to you immediately and they're...
You're getting paid to bring stuff that I've ordered myself.
Yeah.
Like you don't need, thank you so, here's a tip. Thank you so much for doing your job.
And also, unlike in America where they rely on tips, we just get paid. Like we're paid the rate and like that's fine.
it. No one needs tips.
Well, you don't need it.
Yeah.
It's
bad.
It's shit.
It's bad. Aussie, giving your Uber driver driving advice.
Oh, no one does that, do they?
I've been known to give a shortcut.
Oh, okay.
Like
Direction advice? Yeah.
Yeah, I have been, because sometimes the maps, whether you use a Google Maps or the iPhone, which you wouldn't know anymore, you probably have some Android fucking weird thing.
I wouldn't get it.
Yeah. You have Google Earth, I think. You got to work out where to go in live real time. It doesn't actually give you a route. You got to work it out yourself.
Yeah.
I've been known to say, hey, the maps is going to take the wrong way here. If you take a left here, then a right, that's a lot quicker than going that way. And they don't listen. They say, I'd like to follow this. But I said, I'm telling you, pull over now. Otherwise, go left.
Wow.
I'm big on that.
I think that's okay. But
Or, like I did yesterday,
yeah.
when you try and give the driver a bit of courage. So if you want to get a move on and go to the next bar, and there's been a few reds in a row, and there's sort of, you're getting a feeling they could maybe push through a green that's an orange, or just tell them, say, go, push through the lights.
Yeah, okay,
That
a bit
kind
of encouragement.
Yeah.
Yep,
Like,
that's
you can do
fair.
it, or go left, like cut in the left lane.
Yeah.
That's what I'm all about.
Interesting. Okay, yeah, I'll let you do that. I do think that I will just get off my chest and just stretch a bit of time out. I've discovered, you know me, I'm a very placid guy. I certainly don't get angry, but
No.
I don't get like loud or revved up or...
You've never raised your voice.
Really that passionate.
No, you don't.
Really. I've figured out that Uber and cab drivers, there's a little spot in me that they can flick a switch really easily. So my first one is when they don't drop you off where it says. And they go, is here fine? I go, no, not really.
Not really, no. No,
Like,
20 B's up's fine.
Yeah. So that, and I do go, no, not really, mate. And that is so unlike me. And then I remember a couple of weeks ago when I went to Hobart, I fully had it out with a cab driver. So get this, picture this. Sunday morning, went for breakfast, and there's not very good public transport in Hobart. So
That surprises me.
I didn't, because it was a snap decision to go. I didn't have any clothes. Like I just had my big
Naked.
stuff. So I was like, I'll go get some Jack Jumpers gear. You know, it's hot.
Fun.
So I said, hey mate, can you just take me up to the Cat and Fiddle arcade? And he goes,
Sorry, the Cat and Fiddle arcade.
yeah, it's just the shopping
Okay,
centre,
of course
mate.
it is.
And he goes, oh, mate, it's 4 blocks away. And I went, oh, it's your job, mate.
Yeah.
And he's like, fine, get in. And I went, nah, stuff ya. And I would never say that. And I walked up, went and bought my stuff. And I went, you know what? I'm going to go back to Salamanca. He was still there. He was the only cab waiting there.
Yeah.
And I went, oh, that's interesting that you're still there. He could have had $15 in his pocket for 3 minutes
Love
work.
that by you. That's very off-brand.
I hate it.
I rate it. Off-brand for you.
I totally understand if you've been waiting in line at the airport and I say, hey, mate, can you just take me to the McDonald's at the roundabout there?
Yeah.
Different
Yeah.
story. But if I've just flagged you down, you're not waiting.
Yeah.
And I go, hey, mate, I know it's not very long, but like this will be an extra $10 for you.
I'm with you. I'm with you. It's
Don't
like
get
it's like obviously the Uber and the cab war has been going on for years now. It's like it's a very sad war.
Yeah.
Like a lot of businesses are burning to the ground here. You got the cabs versus the Ubers. And then sometimes when, the Uber's not going to be, you can order the Uber, it says 10 minutes away, or there's a cab rank there, say at like a casino wherever you are, and you say, hey, I want to go to Port Melbourne, and you're in the city. So the next suburb out, really. They go, oh, no, I don't think so. Hey, mate, that's your fucking job. Get me in the back of your car and take me to Port Melbourne
100%.
because this is what you do for a living.
100%.
Like, what do you mean no? What? You want to take me to Sunshine?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, think about me. Sometimes I haven't even had room on my phone for the Uber app. So I have to get a taxi.
It's so shit. Oh, that's great. We drove it out for a lot. It was good.
Nice. Yes. Doing well.
Daniel. Yeah, love this. Pretending to stretch because you're fucked in the middle of a training drill. Great that. Just
Totally
smart,
funny.
tactical.
Yep.
Pre-season's coming up. A lot of local teams probably still in their pre-season or just start their pre-season now. If you are fucked, nothing better than just a hammy stretch.
Yep.
Just on the knee or just the hips a bit sore.
Yeah.
Or like I said, back of the Suns, massage. A bit tight in the hammy. It's always good, I find, to do that before the last running block to end the session.
Oh, nice.
So you do the match sim drills, and then when it's like, okay, and they tell you before the training, we're going to finish with some running.
Yep.
You say, okay, I know exactly what I'm going here. I'm going to go down maybe about 2 minutes out from match sim ending.
Fair enough.
Oh, I think I got some neural pain in my back. Yeah, I think it's a neural hamstring. I think we just, okay.
You know what I've just pictured in my head? I've never seen this because I don't play, but a big deal is for mine would be at local footy, warming up or cooling down if someone brought their own massage gun. Could you imagine lying down? So you're sitting down but with your legs out straight and you're just going, so we're going to the pub?
So there,
that would be bad.
No good. You can't be doing that. That's
Nah.
no massage guns to local training.
Yeah, nah.
A lot of revolving around local footy training here. Greg. Okay, summer's coming up, so wanted to know what the goal is this summer. If we're in the pool and we need to piss, are we getting out and going to the toilet, or are we pissing in the pool?
No, you can't piss in the pool.
We're pissing in the pool.
No.
We're pissing in the pool, guys. Chlorine to kill it. Chlorine to kill it. You're fine.
Does it?
Take a wee in the pool. Everyone else is doing it. Go underwater. What I like to do, it's like when I'm in the a public pool, I like to get in the water and just fill my mouth with water and just
Well,
like
okay.
a fountain.
While it used to be thought that urine was sterile, it is now known to contain bacteria. However, it's unlikely you'll get sick from wee in a swimming pool because the bacteria in the urine are likely to be highly susceptible
Everyone's
to
pissing in
chlorine.
the pool, Ollie. Everyone's pissing in the pool. So you're going to get dried off, out of the pool, dry off, go wee, and then come back in the pool.
I'd go bushes.
Nah, you're still in the pool. It's not a big deal.
You
Everyone's
know what?
doing it.
Big Delist. Anyone who's a pool owner and
Shitting in the pool?
has that dye,
Oh, yeah, that's fucked.
That's-
Is that a real thing?
it's definitely a real thing.
That's dog.
I don't piss in the pools, but if I had to, and then all of a sudden it went purple around me, I'd be pretty flat with the
Yeah.
pool owner.
We had a couple of poos in Thailand, footy trip in the pool.
In the pool,
Got in trouble for that, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
it was
would.
not playing. It was like one of the footy trips. You know, every footy, you would know footy trips. But on footy trips, it's like a recurring gag or seemingly something happens that people start doing, then everyone tries to outdo each other.
Yeah.
The big one for the Thailand footy trip was just pulling in pools. So you'd go for a swim and there'd be like 4 like poos just bobbing around. You'd be like, okay, well, that's just clearly the Aussie guys are pulling in the pool again.
That is bad.
So disrespectful.
yeah, no. I mean, I don't know footy trips, but I have been on a Mad Monday.
Yeah.
Do you remember? Me and my mate went, geez, it's a shame we're not playing footy. Should we go on a Mad Monday, just us two? And we dressed up in suits, took the day off work and just had a Mad Monday to ourselves.
Looks great.
For our own little
very
make-believe
funny.
footy team in our head.
Want to tell the rest of that story?
Yeah, went to a Asian beer cafe in the city. Real uni areas at the time. Like lots of Jager bombs and...
Legends.
Like Skittle bombs, that kind of vibe. And it was a really good day.
Would have been. Any more?
Not that I can remember.
Paddy. Oh, fucking, before I even... I'm not saying anything, I'm going to say it out loud, then we'll go from here because I know where you're going to be here. Using Spotify over Apple Music.
Well, that's absolutely Play On.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I read that wrong in my head. I read it the other way around.
No. You don't use that.
I've got a friend, Zig, who will only listen to stuff on Apple Music or Apple Podcasts. And I'm like, Zig, what are you doing? No one's doing that, Zig.
Nah, that's our.
Everyone's on Spotify.
It also freaked me out. I talked to a friend the other day. They were trying to like, oh, you should listen to this podcast. I was like, yeah, what's it called? I'm on Spotify now. And they're like, oh, I don't really know how to find it on Spotify. And I went, go on then. Where do you listen? They listen on the, you know how the iPhones have just a podcast app that comes.
That one, yeah. Yeah.
Nah,
that's not on.
That's weird.
Not on. Nah. Spotify only.
But also, if you're listening to DDF, please feel free to listen wherever you.
We love you on all
please.
platforms.
Yeah.
We do. We don't. Yeah, we love all platforms. Just saying, preference for us personally.
We love platforms.
We love
more.
Spotify,
Yeah.
but also keep listening on all platforms.
Yes.
Josh, queuing a podcast episode to play after a song at a party. Rate that. Make that a new thing. When you're at a party, cue a DDF podcast.
Yeah, we need to see
Just
that.
let it go in. Yeah, send those through this weekend. Rowan, saying you're 10 minutes away when you're at least 30 minutes away. Yeah, rate that.
Well, that's just tradition,
That's
isn't
big,
it?
yeah.
2 minutes away is 10 minutes away.
That is, yeah.
5 minutes away is...
Yeah, we all do that. We all do that. And the last one, which again, I think we get every week.
Yeah.
Wearing a team Guernsey to the game as an adult. I don't like it.
No.
The cutoff age for mine, if you're going to the game of football and you're wearing a Guernsey, if you're over 10 years old,
Yep.
too old to be doing it.
Okay. I think it needs to have some sort of heritage attached to it. So I've got a 1997 St Kilda hot cross bun Guernsey, and it is quite cool, like with the collar and all the rest of it. I'd wear that, but you probably won't catch me wearing the 2025 plain Guernsey.
No.
Just over a hoodie or something.
No. Yeah, I can do that. I can do like the vintage ones that are throwback because the Guernseys aren't like, we've got the LA United one there. They're not like a soccer shirt where you can iron kind of style a soccer shirt.
Yeah.
The Guernsey is like the different material. What material is it?
I don't even know. I don't know, but it's closer to like a wetsuit material.
Yeah,
like
having that tight new silk on you, going to the football, like wear a scarf and we know who you're going for. You don't need to wear a Guernsey. Like you're not, Tom Lynch.
No.
You're just not.
No.
Hey, number 9, Carlton. Oh, I thought Patrick Cripps was on the field. Actually,
Wait,
why is Patrick Cripps at the bar here?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, Zach Merritt's actually not on the field. He's in the toilet taking a piss.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that is weird.
Yeah. No, I don't like that at all. Don't like it at all. So you can't do that.
Just before I forget, I will say, big deal list for mine is not wearing any footy merch to a game. I hate not knowing who you don't go for.
Got to wear a scarf.
You got to wear a scarf or a hat or just something. It's got to be something.
Where your colours lie, where your allegiance is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm big on that.
Like do you do that at home? Like I'll put like, you watch tomorrow morning, Arsenal play 7 o'clock in the morning. I will wear
something for it.
Arsenal hat or a Guernsey or something. Like I feel really strongly
attached
about
to
that.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What time are they playing?
7 o'clock in the morning.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's good. NFL's moved to 5 now, which is good.
Yeah.
That's a huge win.
Imagine if you're in New Zealand, it's on 7 a.m.
Oh, that's
How
great.
good's that?
WA be the same, wouldn't it? No, day before.
no.
3.
Yeah.
3, sorry. Wrong way. Mate, everyone, that's another week done in our books. We love you. Have a great week. What are you doing? What are you doing this weekend, actually, before we go?
This weekend, a little bit of a just free. Well, we're going Sunday to the Lions.
Yeah, we'll be there. Yeah.
We'll do that. I reckon that's probably... I'm just going to probably figure out what I can do with this new flip phone.
Love that.
What about yourself?
Little, just wholesome baby nursery stuff, household stuff. So very low key, my friend.
Making up to do.
Getting out of doghouse will be one. That'll be good. So I'll be out of there soon, which will be good. So got 9 weeks to get out of there before Bub comes.
Nice.
Don't want that tension in the house, you know, in between Bub.
They feed
they'll
off
feel the
that.
tension. So,
Yeah.
so time of the week. Hungry bellies need a feed on Sportsbet's feed. Ollie and I are both on there again. We are just peppering on the feed at the moment. Getting some good winners through the Spring Carnival, getting close on our NFL ones as well. So let's run it back with the NFL, given the Spring Carnival only has a couple of days to go, and we've gone hard on the Spring Carnival. So NFL feed for mine. Giants, Buffalo, Atlanta, Minnesota, the Lions, who are red hot at the moment, and the Rams into Chicago, all in a multi there on the feed. Get on that. It gets a nice little turn. You can find that in the feed. You also find some other stuff throughout the week, because as we know, we see a sport, we get on it. We see a horse, we get on it. And you can find that all on Sportsbet's feed. It's very, very easy. Create an account. You follow Ollie, follow myself, follow one of my bets, put some money on. Bada bing, bada boom, off you go. You're getting a hungry belly. All on Sportsbet's feed. Yeah, no, nothing. Just getting ready. First impressions matter. So I've got a decision to make with my hair.
First impressions matter.
With my kid. So I got a decision to make. Do I keep growing with the hair length? Because it's quite an awkward stage. Or do I go a fresh fade for when Bub comes and Bub goes, oh, Dad's cool? Because first, it's my kid. First impressions. I want to make a good first impression of the kid.
Well, what are you going to wear, do you reckon?
I don't know. I was thinking suit to the hospital. I want to make a really good first impression on him or her.
What do you wear?
I want to look good. So when he comes out,
You can't wear a suit because you could be in there for 8 to 10 to 15
but it's
hours.
first impression, Ollie. You don't get a second chance at a first impression.
So maybe do you bring a suit? So for the labour, you're in
I can change into it.
trackies and a hoodie, and then when it's business time, we get into a tux.
So when Anna's like going into labour like hardcore, I'm like, hey, Bub, just keep him or her in for just 3 minutes.
Yeah.
So you get changed quickly. That's the vibe I'm at.
I mean, for the photos, I could think of nothing better than
It's
seeing
just
you.
good.
Yeah.
How'd you first meet? Well, I met, I was dressed up, obviously.
How did you first meet? No one says anything about their parents. How did you meet?
Yeah, that's all I do. It's first impression. It's like a business meeting for me.
How did you first meet your dad?
Depends. My first memory of my dad is a bit rogue.
No, how'd you meet him?
I don't remember how I met him, really. I think I just remembered him my first memory of my dad is, because that's when you first meet him, really. When I first met my dad. Not birth, because you can't remember it.
No. Well, he must have not landed a good impression.
That's what I'm saying. So I got to make a good first impression. I think I first met my dad. I remember my dad, first memory, playing the courage game that I told you about.
That's your first memory?
I think so. My first met my dad.
You would have been relatively old, like over 5.
Got a bad memory. I think I got that concussion's keeping up with me.
Yeah.
I think so. I been 5 then, maybe. You can cut the courage game.
Oh, that's young for the courage game.
Well, got to bring him tough down in SA. Yeah. Oh, I got a lot of heat for the fucking Imperial Pine stuff being from SA.
Yeah. What would they
Fuck
say?
me.
Oh, because you're from there.
I'd left to go be a Brownlow medalist and a generational talent.
Yep.
A person that you could build your club around. I wasn't there buying Imperial Pints and SA guys. So I just...
I'm going to back you up there. That's like me with I didn't know that there were direct flights from Hobart to Perth. Sorry. I left at the time.
Yeah, and I called Bunbury Sunbury.
That was a bit of a misstep.
My bad. It was actually wrong on the front sheet. So anything on the run sheet I will read word for word.
That you are Brum Burgundy.
Yeah, I am. All right, everyone. Have a great weekend. We love you.
You win some, you lose more. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.